Okay, so we're going to start off with this assignment. The answer to this assignment is the first thing it says, create an abstract class shape with an abstract method get area. Well, actually, I might just see if I can copy that and open up Visual Studio. I think it's always a good idea to write some comments in so you can follow what you're doing. And I can, that's great. And that'll remind me what I have to do there. So let's have a look at this. So to create a class shape, so if I just create a normal console application, by default this is what I get. So we will create our class shape under here. And we just say public class. And if we check again, create a class rectangle, and we'll copy that too. Oops. Okay, so that's question 1 and 2, and we will just copy that outline. In programming, you try and use copy and paste, Control-C, Control-V as much as possible, as opposed to typing. So call that rectangle. So we have a base class shape, and we're going to inherit from that with rectangle, so we use this colon shape. And you can only ever, a class can only ever inherit from one element. So it's a thing called single inheritance, not like some other programming languages where you can have multiple inheritance, such as C++. So the next thing it says here, create an abstract class. Now what is an abstract class? Well, it means that you can't create an object from it. So at the moment it's just a bog standard class shape, so we'll just show you. S equals new. So I'm actually creating a new object from shape there, and it all works. Now if I declare that this is an abstract class, it means you cannot create an object from it. So now that is cannot create an instance of the abstract class or interface. So Visual Studio will tell us and flag it up the fact that you can't create a class from it. So why would you do that? So if we just take out abstract, just a normal class shape, and let's see if I can get this to work. And I have a little whiteboard, which I'm very fond of. Okay, I think it's great. And anyone else, if you want to use it too, you can. It's free. So we'll choose a pen, medium, and we will choose a color. I'll use red. So we have a class, and normally we create objects from the class. So if I have another class that inherits from that class, when it comes to creating an object of this type, so we'll call that A and B. So when I create an object from A, it becomes the object A. When I create an object from B, because it inherits from A, I get an object that floats around and does nothing, A, and I get an object B, which is what I wanted all along. So the coders came up with this concept, well, if I want to create B, well, why am I creating an object of A as well? So they developed this concept, well, we'll call this an abstract class, and that means if A is now, see if I can write with this, abstract, kind of. So if A is abstract, that means if B inherits from A, then when we create an object of B, we will only create an object of B. We don't get A as well, because you can't create objects from abstract classes. Okay, so let's go back to our code. So we're going to say it's abstract, and now we can't do things like that. But we can do new rectangle, because we can create an object of that type. But because it inherits from shape, we can say it is a shape, but I'm creating the object rectangle, so it is a relationship with shape. So that is an example of a classic example of polymorphism. Okay, so the next thing is create an abstract class, abstract method getArea, and encapsulated class members length and width with getters and setters. Okay, so that'll be the next video.